All right, testing for volume. Stuff. All right. I just realized I don't have my drink set up. Sorry, just a second there. All right. Okay, so back to this nonsense. I gotta fix this bit here. Do I have a template for that? Maybe. Oh, you know what? The French curve would be useful. I have one of those. Okay, do we have a really... Yeah. I think we can come up with a pretty steep curve for that. There's my 03. There we go. No. More off to the side here, I think. I had to clean that up with some whiteout. Hey Niraj, how's it going? Oh, come on. I gotta pull these right off the corner of the, right into the panel border here. Because trying to just pretend like I can do Walt Simonson streaks isn't working out for me too well. I gotta fake it a little bit, I think. Yeah. And we'll white out everything that's in between there. Are you playing more of Airborne? Okay, no, this is Crazy Legs. All right, that's fine. Just want to make sure Spotify wasn't just going into a playlist on the artist. Ah. Okay, so that's a little ridiculous, but that's okay. Ridiculous has never been a problem. You know what? Maybe I should have that curve up a little bit on this side as well. Where'd the little nubbin go? There it is. Yeah. A little silly, but that's okay. Hey, Nod, how's it going? Let's open the window a little bit here because this is going to get to be a warm day, I think. Okay, we'll have to do a bit more touch up on this later. For the background, I think we probably want just like some mountains and shit, some like a valley or something. Do a little lake. Sure. Because they're flying over Canada. Which is all wilderness, you know. Other than like 3 outposts. Okay, sooner or later I'm going to have to get back around to that thing. And that is looking nasty. Probably do this after I'm done, really, because it's probably down to absorbing noodles from erasers and just little smudges and shit, but oh well. If we gotta white it out multiple times, that's what we gotta do. Just trying to figure out the shadows a little bit. Be more of a hard black, I think. Hey, Robo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, that's not a beer belly. That's a bicep. Sorry, man. I'm a little unclear, maybe. It's actually black. It's a little bit more. So it becomes a bit more apparent that's a shoulder. That does look like pecs, doesn't it? Shit. I didn't even think of that. That's meant to be a shoulder. Oh well. Hey, you know, it's more on me. I didn't even think about that. I probably should have noticed that. Where's an O2? That would be useful. You know, he probably shouldn't have eyelids because he probably have like, since he's a lizard guy, he should probably have like nictitating membranes or some shit. But then again, he's an alien, so I guess I can kind of make that shit up, can't I? Let's hash something off here, I guess, maybe. Because I think I want to keep the line there. That's going to be the 08, right? Yeah. Hey, Windblog, how's it going? Thanks very much. Not too much going on over here. Just gonna do a whole lot of cross hatching, I think. That seems most likely. There, let's. Yeah, it seems like anything. More. Hey, Brain, how's it going? No, we're not doing any of that weird fetish stuff on stage anyway. Do they have hair? No. No, they've got more like plates on the back of their heads. This is going to be the last we're going to see them for a little while. For the next couple of issues, at least. Let's do. Yeah, I do need my brushes. Damn it, I knew I should have cleaned these fucking things. Alright, let me do a quick clean on the brushes here. Because these are still gross from last time. That's a little silly. Okay. We might need new tape. Just a guess. Another thing, it would have been a good idea to, well, another reason it would have been a good idea to clean the brushes before the stream so that my hands aren't wet right now. That seems like it could be a problem. How do you draw 90s comics like you're getting paid? I guess it depends how you're getting paid, like how much you're getting paid. If you're getting paid like a reasonable page rate, then you work your ass off. If you're getting paid millions of dollars, then you take months doing it. And you kind of half-ass it. That's what I've learned. Well, no, that's if you're getting paid like a high rate. If you're getting paid millions of dollars, yeah, that's when you outsource to other people. All right. That can dry for a minute. Well, I maybe look at something else here. And maybe I'll remember to wash my brushes after the stream this time. It's always possible. Have I watched the recent David Finch video? I haven't actually. I keep forgetting to, but it does seem like a very good idea to take a look at that. There is the downside in that it's I'm not really fond of actually the way David Finch does detail. It's a weird thing. You know, before David Finch, I would have said, yeah, no, detail's always a good idea. But I don't know. It feels like David Finch does detail and he has no love for it. There's like a, I don't know, there's like a rigidity to it. Like, it feels like machine operated almost. I don't know what it is. You know, I look at Art Adams or Jeff Darrow detail, and I'm like, that's just a guy who can't help it. You know, he has to do as many lines as possible in whatever space he gets. David Finch, it feels like he has to do it, or it feels like he has to do it. I don't know. And he just kind of chokes the page with it. You know, I do still want to look at those videos because I'm sure there's tips in there that I could definitely use. Well, I guess it's time to put on Return of the Living Dead, eh? Well, like like I said, before I saw it, I wouldn't have said detail could really be a bad thing. I don't think. So it's very confusing for me too. Hey Monty, how's it going, man? We're getting a little bit silly with just how tight we're doing our little hatches here. No, it's all been a lie all along. This is just to get me in with the crowd, the detail crowd. Welcome back, Robo. Glad to hear you're getting everything ready for noon, I guess. Nah, it's probably not noon where you are. Or probably not 11:30 where you are. I think we can do the membrane here. As like, there's light shining through that a little bit. I don't think there's much of a fold there. Between like the nostrils and the whatever the upper lip area is called. I think that's just what it's called, the upper lip area. Well, I mean, when you get big enough, you just put out a, you know, we're doing the hiring spectacular thing, and then the people come to you. You know, Top Cow, Wildstorm, Extreme, they all did that shit. Oh yeah, Monty put up the link, I think, in the Blood Force channel on the Discord. Yep, and Rob is also careful to alienate people as quickly as possible when they do just produce work for him. I assume everybody knows about the thing with I don't remember the guy's name, but the cover that was supposed to go on a Youngblood issue, and somebody won the contest, and he was super stoked about it, and he tried to I guess, engage Rob online about, yo, so when's this going to be on a cover? And Rob's just like, nope. I said, what? And it kind of caused a bit of a backlash, which I assume is down to Rob figuring, like, not really realizing who the guy was. Or didn't like the fact that he was making it about him. One of those. Either he thought he was just some random who was excited about covers and thought that his entry had gotten selected, or he didn't like that he wasn't making it about Rob Liefeld and Youngblood. So he decided to, just refute the contest that he had just decided on. I want to say the guy's name is Nick something, but I can't remember now. But you managed to get a fair bit of Twitter behind him anyway. And it's just another thing that Rob didn't end up looking too good on. Because it was a ridiculous position to take. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. Yeah, the Spawn one, where the AI... well, I mean, the AI thing, I got the impression they didn't realize it was AI at first, and then they got called out on it, and they took it back. I wasn't looking at it too closely, though. Were they aware that it was AI? And the Youngblood thing, I don't think the guy was a big artist. I think, he was a self-publishing guy. Came up with a pretty good cover. I thought it was good. It's like every once in a while, either way they let it slide, I think they took it back because the backlash was immediate. Ultimately they are still catering to the fans, and I think at least Todd realizes that more than guys like Liefeld do. Guyfeld still just, Guyfeld, that's what we should be calling him now. Guyfeld he's still just catering to his ego. But it's I'd like to every once in a while I get in the mood like I want to give Liefeld the chance. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt on something, and then he goes and fucks up like that again. It's like, okay, never mind. I take it back. Well, let's find out here. Spawn AI cover. Pretty sure he got quietly disqualified, but he. It seems like, yeah, no, they took it back. They walked it back, but they didn't make a big deal of walking it back. They kind of hoped people would forget about it by the looks of it. But yeah, no, I think they up. Oh, fuck yeah. Not getting paid for, not for this one specifically, not yet. Maybe in a couple of years, if I'm lucky. Did Rob ever give a reason? I don't know. I know he had to come up with a response eventually. I don't remember what that was though. I think he basically just justified himself, saying it was, I don't know, and went like, you don't try and call out respected industry veterans, like there's ways to do this, you gotta contact people. And meanwhile, the guy had been trying to DM him, and Rob was ignoring him because of course he was. That's what Rob does. And I saw the thing where Rob Norton was drawing on the Liefeld books. That's pretty good. I remember doing that with an issue of Judgment Day, when back in like 2000 or whatever. And that felt like a big, like, oh man, I'm crossing a line here. You don't do this with comics, but it's a Liefeld comic. I think I can get away with it. But it's actually kind of funny thinking about it, because I was like writing commentary on the comic itself. It's like, oh shit, that's a little bit of foreshadowing. We should also get the sketch cover of a Liefeld comic. No. You take a standard issue one, and you draw on that. Hey John, how's it going, buddy? No, I want to know 3 first. Oh, now everything's gonna be too loud. Yeah, I couldn't remember the guy's name. The LiFo cover thing. That sounds about right. Something with an N. Let's check my sink real quick. I think it's dripping. Wow. We gotta spend a little time throwing detail on this guy because it's gonna be one of his last panels. This and the next one. Yeah. No, I mean the delicate or whatever his name is. I think he was a little quick to throw Rob under the bus there, but that said, I mean, he had tried doing things through proper channels and Rob wasn't responding, right? I think the accepted comic book industry thing at that point is to just like shut up and like check back in a couple of months and be like, hey, so I just, I'm really excited about the new Youngblood thing. Hope I can still be a part of it. And, like be all passive aggressive about it. I think that's what's usually done. It's probably what Rob Liefeld expected. Like the guy didn't have to make it public, sure. But at the same time, he was getting screwed over. Well, I think the point of the exercise, John, was to like desecrate a Liefeld book. Shit, I can do it right now if you want. I think I've got. There are a couple of Liefeld books I've actually only got doubles of. Let me see what I can find here. Where's my Youngblood books? I won't do any X-Force or Newbies or anything like that. No, Youngblood Volume 2 is not worth it because that's only a raw cover. I think Youngblood Deluxe number 2, I have 2 copies of. Oh, number 3 as well. There we go, that'll work. I'm not sure why I have 2 copies of these. Like I probably should have got, if I was gonna get 2 copies of something, I would have liked it to have been one of the older, cheaper models, but. You know what? 3 is sillier than 2, from what I remember. Let's do that one. What should we do on this thing, anyway? Oh, it's got a nice, like, it doesn't have a glossy surface, so that'll maybe help with the grain. We don't want to draw any of these people, I don't think. I don't know what to do with these now. Oh dear. Oh, the Liefeld hands. You gotta love the Liefeld hands. See, it's tough because actually this is like probably the best Liefeld stuff there is. Let's give him some slightly more dramatic lighting. Why not? Let's do that. These kind of non-pecs. It's probably still gonna go smudging all over the place. Particularly with the Tombos, actually. I feel like Liefeld's never been confident about the way he draws abs. That's why he draws them like lumpy mashed potatoes these days. Try and leave a little bit of backlighting here. Not gonna be able to be much though. I don't know what this muscle's meant to be, but sure. We'll follow that along. Hey, Sheldon, how's it going? Just seeing if I can, like, make the shadows a bit more dramatic on this shot. Yeah, we gotta leave the hair as fucking neon here as we can. Yeah, that was on. Oh, I don't remember which one it was on now. Oh, Hawk and Dove, I think. Where's my 03 at? The first time I tried drawing on a comic in like, I think 25 years. Oh, hey! Happy birthday, Robo. Fuck, I thought you were older than that. Yeah, let's give this poor guy's package a little bit of depth. Here, let's even accent the hand a little bit by blacking in more along the shoulder. There we go. Now we're talking. Well, the problem is that most often he didn't. I mean, you know, yeah, he got decent anchors every once in a while. Like Danny Miki was good for sure. Although I get the feeling a lot of the time when Danny Miki was inking Rob's art, he was inking it very much the way Rob wanted to ink, and he had to come up with his own details. Okay, we'll leave the double lighting along the bottom as it is. You can see me running out of steam here. I don't even know how to shade this foot. Hang on. I'm gonna try and follow the actual form a little bit. Here, let me try this out. No, I'm not trying that hard. That's a foot, you know. go. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're starting to smudge a little bit here. That's good stuff. There we go. Way better. Way better. Except for how sloppy I got, but you know, that's fine. Oh my god. What is this stump? There. Do we need... okay, whatever. I think it's a more interesting drawing now. Hey, Ford, how's it going? Hey, Matt. No, I mean, like, you throw some shadow on it, and all of a sudden, oh, you know what? That's not bad. Okay. I'm getting sick of it already, so I'm going to give that a rest. But that was fun. Got to post it now. Maybe I'll turn that into like a Instagram short or some shit like that. Yeah, anytime, Brain. I don't know how many other comics I got doubles of. I don't think too many. So, I can't do that too often, but... Now back to drawing this boring bullshit, you know? That was the high point. I could do more of that one book at least. That's true. The only problem, again, as I think that's probably the best Liefeld ever got. I guess there are other books, like, you know, I've covered them. I don't really, like, I'm not, it's not like I'm going to read them again. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know if it would piss Rob off. I don't think it would. Because I don't think Rob would ever see it. Still way too small time. I'm not even close to being on Rob's radar, I don't think. Oh, I mean, Rob sycophants. That's everybody who buys Youngblood issues. Any new thing that Rob does, that's most of his customer base. Apart, like, there's probably some curiosity factor from other collectors, but most of it is down to most of it is down to yeah, people who get super nostalgic about Liefeld's work and will buy anything he puts out, regardless of the quality. And it's like, it's your money, you can do what you want, but yeesh, man. Nobody was leaving Bray. No. I'm a Liefeld educator, is what I am. I'm a professor of Liefeld. Gotta let the people know. Okay, right. No, Monty was making a joke that that was the high point of the stream, so he was taken off. So John said bye. That was all it was. Everybody's up to speed now. It is kind of like having a diehard Nickelback fan, or maybe Limp Bizkit's a little closer. Like, you know, not people who like indulge and just like, you know, it's a guilty pleasure kind of thing. I'm talking about the people who like rabid defend Limp Bizkit and say, you know, they're one of the greatest bands of all time because they sold however many records. You know, like I get anybody like, you know, I'm nostalgic about Liefeld's art. I wanna see what he's doing these days and get a little bit of that 1991 feeling. It's like, I get that. That's fine. But that's not what that's not what Rob readers do. I think I bought it on the time just because I felt like I had to. Like, it was, you know, it was cool. I needed to be up on the cool stuff. I didn't think it looked particularly cool. I wasn't aware of him during the New Mutants run because I don't think I was buying comics then. But I bought a few issues of X-Force until he left that and left fucking Mark Pacella in his wake. Like, that was gonna do the same thing. I'm trying to think. Did I buy any issues of Youngblood? I don't think I did. Maybe issue 4, and then issue 5. But that was because I was following Brigade, man. I had to find out what happened at the end of Brigade. sure? The X-Force Spider-Man crossover. Yeah, I don't think I had issue 3. That might have been it, actually, because yeah, no, I didn't get too many. No, I was reading Spider-Man. I like the Todd McFarlane art. I didn't give a shit about the story. And then, yeah, I think I had to read the... You're right, I had to read the chapters that crossed over into X Factor, or X-Force. That's weird. I didn't remember that because I saw the review of The Fanatic myself. I don't know that anybody needs to rave about that movie. But yeah, no, I remembered having a few issues of X-Force and being like, oh, I must have bought a few because I was interested. And it's like, no, actually, I think you're right. I was only buying them because of the Spider-Man crossover. Yeah, I think I next to never bought a comic that was drawn by Rob Liefeld off the rack. I remember buying issue 10 of Youngblood just because I wanted to see where it was at. It was like, oh my god, they got to issue 10, not realizing that was going to be the last issue of the series. I'm sure Rob made some money recently off Deadpool royalties for sure. Probably a large amount, but actually, just honestly thinking about it, because he hasn't tried self-publishing anything for a few years, and even like the last few times he tried, it felt more like scams than anything. And like he really had to hustle to try and get any kind of copies out by the side of it. I'm thinking of like arcade comics, shit like that. And then all of a sudden you had like Bad Blood or what was it? Was it Bad Blood? I can't remember what it was now. Last Blood, that was it. Yeah, so probably did get him flush with cash for a little bit. Hey, thank you, Sheldon. And yet, anybody who hasn't checked out Occult Descent Volume 2, apparently the Kickstarter has launched now. Link is in the chat. Go check them shits out. Hey man, I do not mind some shameless self-promotion on this channel at all when it's attached to a super chat. I don't know about that hand, but it's mostly good, I think. The Neon Odyssey Kickstarter. No, I'm not familiar with that. Okay. No, I never heard of it. I honestly, I haven't been checking out much of Kickstarter recently. Was that a Ricky Bobby quote? Fuck, I never really watched. I can't remember what it was called. It was just The Legend of Ricky Bobby, right? No, it wasn't. There was something else to it. Talladega Nights, that was it. Okay. Took me a second. They were trying to raise $60K for a D&D style space game, and by the end of it, they had raised $17 million. Sure. I mean, that shit happens sometimes. Shit blows up. I don't know. I can't get too worked up about that shit, because then I start thinking of like, man, why didn't my shit do that shit? And then I think about like, oh man, can you imagine trying to fulfill $17 worth of orders? It's like I wouldn't even know where to start when hiring people to like get it together. All right. I mean, some guys are part of networks too, where I know they can get way more eyes than normal, and they built up like subscriber bases on other projects. So just any project part of the network has a built-in like massive subscriber base, right? Oh, for sure, that's cool. And this can be all blacked in, probably. Yeah. Note to self: build massive subscriber base. It's one of those steps that often gets overlooked, but I think it really is kind of crucial. Nobody ever thinks to build a massive subscriber base. If they don't make it, can they be sued? I don't know. I mean, with the way Kickstarter um, user agreements are worded, I don't know. Because there is an element of risk whenever you back anything. You know, you're kind of agreeing that, okay, even if it reaches its goal, you know, all that, like, I still have no guarantee of getting this thing. Except with Blood Force, because that is definitely still coming. You got my money. Hey, Pete, how's it going, man? Yeah. Gotta love dry brushing with a brush pen. That's exactly why I use a brush pen. Well, I mean, we all know that we all look to Rob for inking tips, right? Truly, no one else has reached the kind of pinnacles that of inking that Liefeld has. Who else of us could ink while driving, right? That's just how good he is. Hey, is anyone here too? How's it going, man? I want this a bit more dramatically shaded. What am I doing here? Sure. Yeah, this issue 5 is done now, at least the story portion. So this is issue 6. This is page 1 of issue 6. I don't believe there are too many pages on page 1 that are scripted. I have a plot going, but that's about as much as I can focus on it at the moment. But the live stream with the cover for issue 1 after I'd finished the issue, and then we just kept going from there. That's been a few years now. He gets a little bit of dialogue just before he gets his face impaled. You gotta give him a couple of things to say before he goes, right? Hey, Fridge, how's it going, man? So after this issue, or after this page, we're going like with a double page splash of the captain getting his head cut off. Oh yeah, how is the battery anyway? Is that 60? 66. Maybe that's a good idea then. Plugging that thing in. I would have thought it would be a little bit higher than that. Thanks for the check, Monty. He's just talking here saying, oh, I had a rough night. I don't remember what I ate, and then just, oh, fuck, look at that. You know you went too far the night previous when? A sword just shoots out of your mouth, right? kind of like that, actually. By all means, stick your hand in the wet ink. That's always a smart idea. There's some ugly ass lines, man. Hey Nova, how's it going? Okay, let's get the sword hilt in here because that's gonna be important. Well, not the hilt. This is the guard, I suppose. Oh, thanks very much. Appreciate it. I'll check in on... Oh, okay. Just checking in on the Weapon X video, because that is going... I'm quite sure that's going to hit... Yeah, that is going to hit 30,000 views while the stream is going on. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, I know. It's a little crazy. Yeah, this is the first one I've had that ever broke 10K, let alone fucking 30. If the rate holds up, I think it probably hits 40 before I go to bed. Because it's been accelerating over the last couple of days. Well, since I put it up, really. And it's kind of been driving all sorts of crazy shit. Like, that's... That's why I gotten, like, 500 subscribers in the last week and a half. Well, I'm probably in the last week, really. Because it's all getting driven by the Weapon X thing. Look at last 7 days, number of subscribers, 441, but I don't think that's been updated yet. No, not yet. Alright, thanks, man. And the hype thing does seem to be kind of factoring into it at least a little bit, because that has, like, 3 times as many hypes as I've gotten on anything else. I don't know if that's enough to actually get it on a leaderboard or anything, but... I am not drawing on Weapon X. No. No. Maybe on my trade, if anything, but not on the issues. Those cost me a little bit too much. Well, you know, most of them. Or some of them, rather. But yeah, I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna have to put out a 5,000 subscriber video before the end of the month, which is fucking nuts. I think whatever I pick, it's not gonna do the same kind of numbers, but considering I've never done those kind of numbers before, you know. So it's like, yeah, that's a good bet. It is nuts, and like to the point where it's got me starting to think about how can I turn this into a job now? You know, like, can I make this my primary job? It's like I don't know that I can. I think it's still probably too niche of a deal I've got going on. But we'll see. Hey, you. How's it going? Glad you enjoyed that one. I like that one a fair bit too. That was a fun one to go through. I'm gonna be ordering more Fighting American comics so I can keep going through them. Yeah, Norton is at 8K. Yeah, his acceleration rate was insane. Acceleration rate? That's not a thing. Just how fast his subscribers went up. That was nutty. Dancing girls? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, we're spitballing here. Anything's a good idea, I think, at this point. The splat work on Fighting American is very good. Like when he's doing the fight sequence in that, it's pretty wild. It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't have quite the same charm for me as the early Prophet stuff. The early Prophet stuff is still incredible to me. It's so much fun. Is Logan the boxer or is the other Paul the boxer? I don't remember. Jake. I think Jake is the boxer. I'll box either one of those. I'll make good money out of that. I'll get my face beat in, but you know. It'll be worth it. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man? Got an awful lot of the gang here today. No, it's the good Rob brain. Hey, Rad, how you doing, man? See, like, but like if Liefeld showed up, we would go, oh hey, it's Rob, you know. And then you go, oh wait, no, it's Rob Norton. Oh, it's Rob Norton. Okay then. And thanks, man. Yeah, no, it's been going a little nutty. I was saying with a lot of it is down to the like it was starting to get pretty good for a while there, and then the Weapon X video just kind of blew the fuck up. It's gonna hit 30,000 views during the stream here. I'm quite sure. What's it at now? 29,982. Yeah, I think so. Maybe within the next couple of minutes. It's been pretty wild. Oh, the DP7 video. I'm glad you like that one. Someone pointed out his Broadway comics line, which I always forget about. I was like, oh shit, yeah. So I think I'm going to include one of those in an order next time too. How many of these miscreants would behave if I'm guessing Rob L showed up? I don't know. Am I included in the miscreants? I don't think I would behave very well. Yeah, thanks, man. I was thinking the same thing. Like, it's a fucking feature film. You know? Like, I thought I had a chance to have a bit of extra blow up, but not like this. There we go. I'm thinking I gotta get back to trying to go at least a little bit fast on these pages, because I'm taking so fucking long on them. Like the last issue took me like a year to finish. I didn't even get started on this issue until like 6 months in. Yeah, Fridge. Yeah, no, the one I put out last Monday, the Weapon X one. The interesting the crazy thing is that it's still the rate of views and all that is still increasing right now. I'm curious to see if that holds up next week, because like it's it's the weekend now. So that could totally just drop off tomorrow. So, but yeah, I can't take my eyes off the fucking analytics page on that thing. I'm like refreshing it every 30 seconds. And if the other Rob showed up, the one we're not as fond of, generally speaking, I like to think we'd at least be cordial to start. And then probably John would say some shit that we'd all have to join in on. Or just like be like, oh no, he was just joshing Rob. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate it, man. You plot everything out first, then draw, or do a page at a time before you draw it? Right now, I've done it a lot of different ways. The earlier issues got planned out a bit better. Right now, it's just, I don't know. between this and trying to sort out what's going on with the Kickstarter and the channel, I feel like I don't know. I'm not devoting as much time to setting up this issue as I used to. I know how the next couple of pages need to go at least. It might have to be at least partially Marvel method again. I'm still not entirely sure how all the dialogue on at the end of issue 5 goes. Jim Lee likes 5 panels a page, does he? Okay. %, I think is accurate. You know, that's justifiable. I have to think if he ever came on, it would be because he'd be like, well, because my lackeys told me about this channel. You know, just had to see what's up. Oh wait, no, you gotta talk like the dude in Office Space a little bit. Just be like, I heard about your channel. Sounds like you like to rip on me, bud. I think Rob and Todd are both like equally, you know, kind of reprehensible about business practices. Oh, that is true. I don't know about that much about artists. I think I do. Correct. Which is tough because I didn't think I knew that much as it was. Art Garfunkel, I think. I don't know a lot about Art Garfunkel. Really, we all need to learn a bit more about Art Garfunkel when it comes down to it. Art Adams, I know a bit about Art Adams. What did I just knock over? Did I knock something over? No. Okay, good. Okay, do I pull this right off the page? I don't think I do. I think I did here too, though. Shit. It would kind of make sense to pull it off the page there. The only Adams I care about is Brian. That's right, man. The only thing that looks good on me is you. That was one of his classics. And I wonder how many Americans even heard of that song. Anytime fucking Brian Adams released a song, Much Music had to put out the video. Oh man, I hate that song. Tell me, have you ever really? It's like, dude, you couldn't even think about fucking linking like chorus line there. It's the fucking chorus. Asked if anyone had seen videos of someone saying he can't draw. Oh, maybe he will find me then, because I have said that he can't draw very well. Are we talking? We're talking about Rob Liefeld, right? We gotta be careful when we say Rob. He had someone in mind, but didn't want to say the person's name to give them attention. Yeah, that sounds like Rob. Yeah. Rob Liefeld, specifically. That could have been me. It probably would have been Rob Norton. It's more likely to be Rob Norton. Just like more people would have seen Rob Norton's Liefeld videos. Oh, Rob's still here. I'm trying to think of who else between us, aside from us, would say Rob Liefeld can't draw. I think everybody else kind of sucks up to him, or they get like apologetic. Like that was one of the reasons I fucking started doing this shit, was because I was looking for somebody trashing Rob Liefeld at least a little bit, and nobody would. They're all like, "Look, Rob Liefeld can draw," and it's like, horse shit, buddy. Oh, I don't know if I'd be okay with that. I might be, if you'd mentioned our names. I think so. I'd have to give it some thought. Oh, this is going a little bit too far down. I take it you're talking about Rob Liefeld there. Brain. That's the thing. He wouldn't believe you on that either, though. He thinks he can write very well. Yeah, let's just call him Liefeld. But we got to be careful. I look over and it's like, fuck that dude. He's up on Raw. I know, right? Just by being in the chat on one of my streams, I'm getting everybody blackballed. I'm thinking that's probably not true. That he's lurking in, because I think he would have to hear it probably from a Liefeld sycophant. And Liefeld sycophants would not be able to keep quiet on the stream. I've never seen a Liefeld sycophant on the stream. Yeah, there's people who dig Liefeld, for sure. Like, I think, Sheldon does. That's fine. I got no problem with people digging Liefeld. It's when they get, all aggressive about it. And it's like, okay, here we go. Let's fucking hear it, buddy. What are you going to say? It's funny, I get those comments every once in a while when I do a live video with people, and it feels like they're getting ready to get like super defensive. Like, they make a comment like, I like this stuff, and it's like, good, you got your money's worth. And they don't, and that's usually kind of the end of it, because it's like, oh, what do you mean we're not going to start yelling at each other now? Someone passed him a video. I would kind of dig for somebody to pass him one of my videos. I'm thinking maybe like the Snake Eyes one might be the best one. Not that I'm suggesting that you should do that the next time you're in one of those. Join our Spite Spot. Welcome to the Spite Spot, everybody. Fuck yeah, that's a good idea. I'm trying to think what I have that we both haven't covered yet. I don't know. Unless you just want to go back and recover something. Like if we wanted to do like the 2025 Youngblood #1, like redo that together, I think that would be an idea. I'm all over that, man. I had it. What? Fucking Robo feels like he's not getting enough attention on his birthday, so he's talking about he had a guy pelvic thrust to Billie Jean after getting out of his car at a light. Anybody who hasn't said happy birthday to Robo, say it now. Living his best life, exactly. It literally just happened. That wasn't like a story you pulled out of your pocket. Okay, I understand why you felt the need to say it right now then. Okay, that's fine. The Robert Kirkman and Liefeld comic. I have not. Infinity. That's what that... Or Infinite. I have not covered that. I don't know if Rob Norton has. I do have that in a cart right now, and I'm going to place an order on Tuesday. I mean, I'm down if Rob is. Yeah, do you have a dash cam of that, Robo? Because I feel like this is something that needs to go up. That's the kind of thing like you could put up on TikTok or like in a YouTube short and get some serious eyes on. Reenacted. And just have at the bottom like dramatic reenactment. Yeah, there's a good idea. Oh, the jeans commercial. Right. That's what Peter was talking about. I was thinking the Billie Jean thing. And I'm difficultly not thinking about that for a little while. As I imagine Robo will. You covered issue 1 years ago. Okay, okay. I feel like I've got so much fucking catching up with Liefeld videos. Some of them I've only heard of because of your channel. And it's like, oh shit, there's another one. You chip it out. I don't even know. Trip it, I assume that is. I think the best one probably would be New Youngblood #1. Like, that's a guarantee. Like a Youngblood #1 is a guaranteed for getting people to watch that shit. And new gimmick, all that stuff. He makes books fairly often, yeah. Which is good. Like for us. It means a lot of content. Like, I'm still finding out stuff. I found out about the Shield thing, the Archie comic, just before you did the video. So I don't have my copy yet, but I'm gonna get that too. I think somebody mentioned it in the video. That's how I hear about most of this shit. This is Bullet. Bullet? Yeah, it is Bullet. You can always tell Bullet because it sounds like Brian Johnson with his foot in a fucking garbage disposal. That is a fair point, John. Yeah, most people here do say what they want about Liefeld. Yeah. But like, filming a conversation on camera, I'm always a little bit like, I don't know, it's gonna go okay, because I don't know if I'll have enough to say. If we're talking Liefeld, I think I'll be fine. I've developed a couple of opinions over the years, I'd say. A bunch of Liefeld's worst into... Just feed Liefeld... No, you know what? You do a whole span from his career and try to get the AI to make sense of it. It's like, I'm sorry, but this is not the same artist. Oh, you are doing a review of the Master of the Universe movie. I was hoping you would do that. People are saying that, okay, I saw a Critical Drinker, and he said it was actually pretty good. Like, you know, it's not anything like, it's not going to be amazing or anything, but it's a fun movie. So I don't know if you're, well, yeah, no, exactly. You have to. I mean, you don't have to. You know, you could have just ignored it and then said it somewhere. But no, I was kind of hoping to hear your opinion on that. It's okay. It's fun. Not great, but okay. Yeah. I mean, that's not the worst thing. That's a fine thing for a He-Man movie. That's about as good as you can hope to get, I think. Because otherwise, all you're really gonna get, you can't have like I think an amazing He-Man movie. I think it'd be almost impossible. Like to do big budget, where you've got all sorts of producers involved. I think the best you can hope for is, you know what, it was a good time. Otherwise, they're gonna be making fun of it, or turning it into something else, where it's basically like He-Man 1987, where there's barely anything recognizable as He-Man in there. Like, I honestly, I wasn't super stoked about it because I don't like the main guy, very much, or at least not, I don't know, he doesn't seem to have the right amount of charisma for me. You know what? That's one thing about Rob's He-Man comic is that it's pretty much unadaptable, I think, because of how many licensed properties are involved. Although, I mean, they did do Ready Player One, so it might be possible. AI generate. There you go. That's all you have to do these days. And just make sure you defend your use of AI way too much. That's the only caveat for doing an AI generated film, is that you have to do that, I think. Where you declare yourself an artist and shit. Alright, it's been like 2 hours. I'm gonna grab me a smoke, I think. Hope nobody goes away, because this has been a good time. I will be back shortly. Oh, I think the knee's holding up for once. Okay, just be there in a second. Okay. Looks like we lost half the people anyway. Oh well. Oh, it looks like I missed Peter. Oh well. If you're still taking off, then good seeing you on the stream, buddy. Yeah, no, it's coming along. I mean, a lot of black down here, which helps a lot. Speaking of, we need more black on this page, I think. That'll work fine. Oh, time for some space balls. Gotta get around the cord here. The cord giveth and the cord taketh away space. Okay, well that needs to dry now, so I think we probably should at least figure out what's going on with this top panel, because that got that was not laid out well. Have to be a little bit. This thing's just kind of wide. It would be like that, wouldn't it? Let's make it a little bit. I was thinking about that, the eraser shavings thing. Okay, let's just make them a little bit more shallow. Yeah, no, Monty can't take his mind off of that shit. I think I want to have him kind of pouting in the driver's seat here, but I don't know. Maybe like arms crossed. Try not to forget there's some details to his costume. Not very many, but a couple at least. We're at the pine cones that they sit in. I think I've got to set him up a little bit further apart. You know what? Well, I can't have this guy off camera. Like, his head would be up here, essentially. And then cut to him talking. Because that'll just confuse things. I gotta do it, like, pretty much right down the middle of the... Or make the windscreen smaller. That's an option, too. No, it has to be down here. That's a little bit far over to the side then if we do it that way. Yeah, that would work. I'd put a seat here and a seat here. Kind of small, but that's probably not a bad thing. I wonder if I can make it pouting. I don't think that's possible with the way that these guys' jaws go. I'm trying to think about like mouth movement, but like it's kind of like I can do a little bit with the eyes, and that's about it. Can we give him like a driver's wheel here? Is that going to be the stipple panel? I'm thinking probably, right? Or more likely to be the stipple panel than anything else. Let's say that. Trying to get the proportions somewhat similar. I appreciate the examples, like the references. Yeah, I think this bottom panel is at least dried enough that I can work on it some more. Will there be a foam cord panel? I could probably work one in. I think I'd hate it, but I think it could be done. Yeah, I think it would have to be towards the end of the issue. Like I got a specific like. That's actually Braille. But at the end of the issue, because most of the issue is going to focus on the rest of the team fighting the delegate, the ministry, the minister. There we go. That works. At the UN in the mech thing. I don't know that these make any sense here. I don't think they do really. Like this thing jut out and then the sword not. That's a little weird. But yeah, so it's mostly going to be Blood Force fighting the mech, and Popo, I mean, on his own in this alien ship, which has been does have autopilot and is going towards the UN building, because that was where it was. There's a bit of dialogue, like a very little bit of dialogue, where they're discussing how in issue 3 or 4, how the minister's communication device was destroyed by Nightstick. And it's like, we're gonna have to get maintenance out there to repair that. So it's like, get who knows when he's gonna be ready to go. Get the shuttle prepped for him, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, there's a little bit of actually backing myself up there a little that I'm kind of proud of. So when this is the maintenance guy's ship, this is the one that was prepared. It's they just kind of jumped in, not having time to reprogram the autopilot. You know, maybe they'll be able to do it in the air. Was the thought, I think. But at the moment, that's where they're heading to. So when Popo kills them both, he's not gonna know how to reprogram the fucking thing. He doesn't even know where he's going. His first idea is to like shoot up a control panel. And he's Popo. That's always going to be his first idea. Until he figure, you know. But yeah, eventually he's going to calm down, and it's just going to take him to the battle. And then the battle is going to be a lot of, you know, like Blood Force trying to deal with the mech and the mech being too strong. And then we end things with Popo arriving in the ship and crashing the ship into the mech. And that's how it gets defeated. And then you get like a shot of him standing silhouetted against like a flaming wreck. That wouldn't be a bad phone cord panel. And then, you know, because, you know, I don't know if he survives the wreck or if he gets ejected or what. I haven't decided yet. I kind of like both ideas. Do we bother with... No, I think we'll leave that up to the colorist. I was going to say, do I shade this? I was really pleased when I came up with it, actually. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, and it works because of this and this and this. The other 20 pages are all going to be mech fight. Well, if we ever get a Blood Force webpage going up, maybe we'll make it interactive where, you know, you click on certain panels and songs start playing. And that can be, you know, when we first see Popo zooming in to the side of the crap to the side of the battle, you just get like at the beginning here. Like he's coming out of the fucking dugout. uh I need a Jim Lee blood splatter reference. Let's see here. I gotta have one around here somewhere. That'll do, I think. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Uncanny 277. Let's see here. There you go. I don't know what a Sam Cooke blood splatter looks like. I feel like the Rob Liefeld blood splatter is just him trying to do the Jim Lee blood splatter. No. The following page is Popo cutting the captain's head off. That would work too, though, but I do have my plan in place. Yeah, it'll work. Knock Knock by the Hives, probably. It's not exactly like the music isn't exactly appropriate to the scene or anything, but it does match the line, right? There we go. Come on. That'll work. Yeah. Not exactly appropriate for a fight scene, but oh, I played it on this one too. Fuck's sake. So what's the link Rain gave us? Ah, Play With Me. Okay. I don't know. I think it should be more epic. Like there's more at stake, even if there isn't actually more at stake. Certainly not as much as a bunch of historical guys potentially being caught by the police in a mall. Did they work in Prodigy? Okay. I was not aware. This guard sucks. I made it too big. I need a close up here. That's not helping. I should have looked at one before I drew it. Imagine that. Yeah, I know it's brutal, but rules are rules. I guess we got to put like runes or something on it, right? Like he managed to find the Mystic Sword Clerg Puncher on board the Clerg ship. Or the Demugifier, whatever you want to call it. There. That's something anyway. Better than the nothing that was there a second ago. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea for sure. No, but we're just not having a very in-depth discussion at the moment, so Monty can't, pipe up RoboCop remake. Oh, where's my... There we go, that thing. There we go. Hey, Ram, how's it going? Thanks very much. Yeah, that'll mostly work. It'll patch up a little bit, but... See? Monty's engaged again, because I said RoboCop remake. go. I mean, you know, it was a while back I decided to go online and start just drawing for anybody who wants to come by and talk shit. So yeah, I guess it's not the most rational of ideas. That's a particularly wide cleric mouth, but oh well. Oh, thanks, Rem. I appreciate it, man. I think you're going a little farther, but that's okay. Not going to stop you. Oh, yeah, yeah. There is the tracing going on. There's so much tracing. Clerg metal. Fuck, that would be a good genre. We do need to hear a bit of that. Now, this is Turbo Rider by Reckless Love. Yes. I disagree that Clerg would be a good name for a metal band, particularly if we're using the correct spelling. Which, if anybody's forgotten, I don't know how you could, but is... Okay. Oh, I ran out of letters. There we go. There, that is the correct spelling of Clerg. Oh, thanks, Ram. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to come up with Clerg lines now that would work as like a ballad or something. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I can't remember any of the dialogue. Power ballad, naturally. Well, I mean, this is kind of all black, but still. It's not easy being... Yeah, there you go. They'll do a cover of It's Not Easy Being Green. The metal version. Does that exist? It probably exists. Okay. Is there a metal version of It's Not Easy Being Green? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe. This is Till Skies Fall, which is a metalcore band, apparently. I'm not a big metalcore fan, but Okay, let's see if maybe the chorus is based off the original. I think so. I feel like this is every AI song I ever attempted. All right, I'm good. Hey, good stuff, Fridge. You're putting that up in the Discord, I hope. But yeah, that metalcore song, like it sounded like that brief period where we were fucking around with AI music. Only with more consistent drumming. That's about it. Doesn't have anywhere near the charm of fucking Def Leppard, I'll tell you that. No, a bit more. A bit of a less problematic curve. Do it? I need the other way. Maybe the other way. Oh, I think that's the way. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. I do enjoy the death clock. I would be all right with that. With that's what clerk music sounds like. Awaken is excellent. I didn't hear about Death Clock until my son showed me the Bat Metal videos. Do I need an entire script to begin, or can you can do whatever the fuck you want, man? If you think it would work better if you came up with a script, I would, I wouldn't say it's a bad idea for sure. But like no, if you just have cool ideas for pages and you want to draw them and you don't want to come up with a script right away, do that first. Fuck it. If it turns out that's not what you wanted to do, like do different pages after. That's my opinion. Oh. Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's kind of Marvel method, though, right? You leave spaces where it feels like it's a dialogue portion of the script, and then you fill it up later. And if you don't have enough room, then oh well, that's how it goes. You know, you can certainly do a comic that way. And it can be a good comic. It's whether or not you enjoy doing it that way. I think is the main point. That sounds awesome, man. I'd love to see how that turns out. But yeah, honestly, the best advice I think I can give is draw it whatever way you think will help you get it done. You know, if the big stumbling block is that I'm having difficulty coming up with a script, fuck the script. You know? You're the guy running the show, so you decide how important the different steps are. How could anyone forget about Birdemic? It's impossible. Yeah, there is the McFarlane method, which is you draw some splash pages, or just pages you think will look cool, and then you throw them down on the floor and look to see how they can connect to make a story, and then you start connecting pages. All right, Fridges, good seeing you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Does the hype button work on streams too? I don't know. Is anybody watching on mobile? See if there's a hype button, I guess. Oh, I missed the spot. I'm running black on this page. It's turned out okay. Yeah, no, let me know on that one. I would not have thought to say, yeah, no. To end the stream with hit what's the button? Hit the hype button, everybody. It's so important. You'll never see another stream if you don't. There, I mean, I would say there don't have to be connecting pages. If you want somebody to keep buying the issue, it's probably a good idea. But nobody's telling you what to do, Brain. See, this is the point where you go, nobody's telling me what to do, I'm out of here, you know. But where's that 03 at? There you are. I think it has to be, on a regular vid either. Well, maybe, yeah. Yeah, because I got to track that. Apparently, you have a limited number of heights you can use each week. Something like that. Oh, thanks, Brian. I appreciate it, man. I like the amount of black that's going on it. Let's see here. What are we doing next? Next, we're fixing my drink. Hang on. Ugh. All right. Yeah, no, it turned out right, I think. Yeah, the hype thing. Yeah, it is only on phones. Yeah. What link didn't work? For Play With Me? It did. Unless you did another one. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna have to come up with. I wonder if I can convince Lee to do this bit as a color hold, because it's gonna be through a windshield. Oh, you know what? I should have like a shine coming down as well, but I think down this way, something like that. Yeah, I checked into it. It was only on mobiles. I don't know if it's helping the videos right now. It might be though. The whole deal is it seems to be designed around trying to get smaller channels seen. Like the more subscribe, like you're only eligible for hypes under a certain subscriber count. I want to say less than 100,000. And the more subscribers you have, the less effective a hype, somebody hitting the hype button is. So if somebody only has a couple of thousand subscribers, like me, you're much more likely to get spotted by a decent amount of people hitting the hype button. So yeah, it's kind of an attempt to level the playing field a bit, which I don't mind. I mean, particularly if I benefit from it a little bit. Like, let the road to 100,000 subscribers begin, right? Let's do it. No, other one. Maybe we'll leave this as like a sheen, actually. Which I think would mean... Yeah, let's do a little bit more black along this this thing here. Just a bit. And we'll white out the lines in there, and that can be a reflection. Well, you can't hide the lives by this, I don't think. I don't know. It doesn't seem likely. The pressure to create content will be crazy at that level. I mean, we'll see. Or, I mean, more likely we won't. I mean, if you got 100,000 subscribers, I think theoretically at that point you're a full-time YouTuber anyway. So, might as well make more, right? Am I feeling pressure at 4.5K? No. To create content? No. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? A little bit, I guess, in that I feel like I need to stay on my schedule, but then I want to set that schedule. And I feel like no into the schedule anyway, so it's really just me. Same with showing up on live streams. It's like I'm the one who decides to do live streams at Wednesday at 7 and at on Sunday at 11. You know, if I say, okay, I'm switching it up, everyone's gonna be like, okay, we'll see you on the new day, I guess, if I got time. You know. But I'm the one who got to build it up into this big thing too. Yeah, I did my best to make this guy really sulky, but I don't know how effective it was. Yeah, just block it in. There we go. I was kind of thinking, like, shit, did I say something wrong? Maybe I offended everybody. It's like, oh, I don't know about this guy anymore. Is this thing dying on me already? Can't be. Let's put on some death block. That'll liven things up. Okay, yeah, that is not doing anything right now. Awesome. That is true. Everybody's waiting with bated breath to see when I'm going to smear something. It's got to happen. I'm going to be getting off the stream soon. RoboCop rebooting the RoboCop remake. That's probably not. Yeah, sure. Why not? Right at this point, it's been a little bit too long. I don't think the kids are familiar with RoboCop remake anymore. We need to reinvigorate the cinema going populace. It'd be called RoboCop Remake: The Return. Hey, Clayton. Oh, thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we do this twice a week. On a pretty strict schedule. Because otherwise, my brain will break. Kind of just gonna need a little bit of work in there. I think I'm about ready to wrap it up anyway. 3.5 hours is usually good. But, yeah, I think it's coming along pretty well. I like the black and white balance. This is really just a wrench, isn't it? I just drew a wrench on the end of both of Popo's, the sword hilt stuff. Sure. Murder, mermaid, murmur. Murmur? Need more black on the page. All right. Gonna make it look like the first page of issue 6 of That Yellow Bastard, where it's all black except for the one little caption in the middle that says no. That would be ideal. Oh, it looks like I did smudge something. All right. We weren't waiting around for nothing then. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been a good time. I'm gonna take off, and I'm probably just gonna spend all day looking at the fucking metrics on the Weapon X video because it's still going up. So I don't think I can stop. All right. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Till then, have a good rest of your week. All right. Peace out.